Good morning to all the students of class 6. Most welcome to all of you in this video lecture. This is Karunesh Mishra, subject teacher of social study from Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Dear students, today I am going to revise the first chapter of social study, that is our solar system, to all of you. So I am going to revise the rest part of the chapters. Half of the chapters we have revised last day. So today we will study or we will learn about the solar system in detail. Dear students, the solar system consists of sun, planets, including our Earth, which revolves around the sun in a fixed path called orbit. So this is our Earth. Our Earth is moving around the suns through a fixed path, and this path is known as the orbit. Okay. Solar system consists of suns, planets, okay, stars, dust, etc. So other celestial bodies like asteroids, moons, dwarf planets, meteorites, comets, etc. are the part of solar system. All these are the part of solar system. Okay, dear students, are the part of solar system. The sun is at the center. The sun is at the center of solar system. This whole part is known as the solar system, and sun is at the center of solar system. The sun is at the center of solar system, and its gravitational pull keeps all the planets. Its gravitational pull keeps all the planets together. All the planets and other bodies in their orbits. The sun made up of intensely hot gases. The sun is the largest member of the solar system. It provides heat and light to all the planets. Without the sun, life on the earth would not exist, and our planet would be completely barren and frozen. The gravitational field of the sun holds the entire solar system together. So dear students, now let's study about the planets. Dear students, the celestial body which moves around the sun is known as the planets, or the words planets in the Greek language terms. Planet means wanderer. Okay. In Greek language, the term planet means wanderer. So the celestial bodies called planets have been named so because they are in constant motions around the parent stars. The sun has 8 planets that orbit around it. First one is the Mercury, second one is the Venus, third is the Earth, and fourth one is the Mars. These planets are known as the irregular planet because these planets are very closer to the sun, whereas Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptunes are called the outer planet because they are at far distance from the sun. Okay students? Far distance from the sun. So the sun has 8 planets that orbit around it or move around it. No 2 planets are the same. They have different compositions, surface, temperature and gravitational pulls. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars are called inner planets. Planets as they are very closer to the sun. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptunes which lie farther from the sun are called outer planets. These have rings around them and many moons. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptunes have a ring around them and have many moons. Our Earth has only one moon, only one satellite, that is moon. The orbit in which the planets moves around the sun are shaped like flattened circles. The paths that they move are elliptical, so they are also called ellipses. Besides revolving around the sun, each planet also rotates on its axis. Besides revolving around the sun, each planet revolves on its axis. That means it moves from west to east on its axis, and along with this it also revolve around the sun. So revolving around the sun is known as the revolutions, and moving from west to east on its axis is known as the rotation. So rotation causes day and night, and revolution causes seasonal change. Okay, students. So moreover, like while the sun has and moons, dear students, the sun has its own lights. Like other stars, the planets reflects the light of the sun. Moreover, like other stars, the sun emits its own heat too, and planets receives this heat from it. The orbits in which the planets move around the sun are shaped like flattened circle. The paths that they move in are elliptical, so they are also called ellipses. Besides revolving around the sun, each planet also rotates on its axis. Some planets have their own moons or smaller celestial bodies orbiting around them. So dear students, now we will study about these planets one by one in detail. First, we will know about the first and smaller planet of solar system, that is Mercury. Dear students, Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system or in the solar family. It is the closest planet to the sun. ये सूरज का सबसे निकटवर्ती जो है ग्रह है. It is also the fastest moving planet as it revolves around the sun once in every 88 days. However, it spins on its axis very slow once in every 58.6 days. Its temperature is around 400 degrees Celsius during the day, but drops to about 170 degrees Celsius at night. This is because Mercury has almost no atmosphere. Dear students, now we will know about the second planet, that is the Venus. Second planet of solar family, that is the Venus. Dear students, Venus is the hottest planet with a temperature of 475 degrees Celsius even during the night. This is because its atmosphere is 96% carbon dioxide, a gas that traps heat. Since its size is almost the same as that of the Earth, it is also called sister planet of the Earth. So which planet is called the sister planet of Earth? Venus is called the sister planet of the Earth. It is the brightest planets in the night sky. And easy to spot from the Earth as it appears in the early morning or evening. It is also called morning stars or evening star. So Venus is called morning and evening star as it appears in the early morning or in the early evening. It is also known as the sister planet of Earth. Its size is same as the Earth. It is the hottest planets with a temperature of 475 degrees Celsius even during the night. Okay, so the Earth is the fifth largest and the third nearest planet to the sun. Now we will study about the planets on which we live. Okay, students. So Earth is the fifth largest and third nearest planet to the sun. It is the only planet that has a life supporting conditions like water, air, which are essential for survival, from the outer space the earth appears blue because two-thirds of its surface, two-thirds of the earth's surface is covered with the water, so it is therefore called the blue planet. Okay, now we will study about the Mars. That means it is also called Mangal. In Hindi it is called Mangal. We will study about Mars. Dear students, Mars is often referred to as the red planet. Why it is referred to as the red planet? Because there is a huge amount of red soil over the planet Mars. Dear students, so Mars is referred to as the red planet because of the presence of red soil. This planet has many features in common with the Earth, such as an atmosphere with the clouds and polar caps that met partly in the summer, but it has no water and very thin and dry atmosphere. It has two small satellites. Now we will study about the Jupiter. Okay students, Jupiter के बारे में हम लोग पढ़ते हैं, जिसे बृहस्पति भी कहते हैं. जुपिटर इज द लार्जेस्ट प्लैनेट ऑफ द सोलर सिस्टम. सौर परिवार का, सौर सिस्टम का जो है लार्जेस्ट सबसे बड़ा जो प्लैनेट है वो क्या है? जुपिटर है. विद द फेंट रिंग अराउंड इट. इट इज़ अबाउट 318 टाइम्स हेवियर देन द अर्थ. ये पृथ्वी से जो है 318 गुना जो है बड़ा भारी है. ऑल्सो its diameter is about 11 times more than that of the earth. इसका जो डायमीटर है, व्यास है, वो पृथ्वी का जो है 11 गुना जो अधिक है. It is a gas giant made up of hydrogen and helium. हाइड्रोजन हीलियम गैस यहाँ पर जो अधिक मात्रा में है. and is covered by a layer of clouds, और बादलों से आच्छादित है. It has no solid surface like most other planets have. Jupiter is also the fastest rotating planet that causes several storms. It also has a strong magnetic field and it has 67 natural satellites. Jupiter has 67 natural satellites, while Earth has only one satellite, that is the Moon. Saturn, dear students, this is the Saturn. There is a ring around it. This one is the Saturn. इसको शनि कहा जाता है. So Saturn is the second largest planet in our solar system. First largest planet is the Jupiter, and the second largest planet in the solar system is Saturn. After the Jupiters, it is known for its rings. Space studies shows that this planet has 12 major rings. इसके 12 rings हैं, made up of ice particles varying in size from very small to as big as an iceberg. Saturn is visible without using a telescope. It has 62 natural satellites. इसमें टोटल सैटेलाइट्स कितने होते हैं? 62 नेचुरल सैटेलाइट्स. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट द यूरेनस. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, यूरेनस इज द थर्ड लार्जेस्ट प्लैनेट आफ्टर द जुपिटर एंड सैटर्न. जुपिटर और सैटर्न के बाद जो है यूरेनस जो है थर्ड लार्जेस्ट प्लैनेट है टू द सन. इट इज 4 टाइम्स लार्जर देन द अर्थ. ये पृथ्वी का 4 गुना अधिक जो है बड़ा है. द अर्थ यूरेनस इज सिमिलर टू द जुपिटर एंड सैटर्न इन इट्स कंपोजिशंस बट polar because of its distance from the sun. Uranus also has a thin rings, but they cannot be seen from the earth as they are black in color. So it has 27 natural satellites. Okay, Uranus has 27 natural satellites. Saturn has 62 natural satellites. Jupiter has 67 natural satellites. Keep it in your mind. Keep these in your mind. Okay. Now we will study about the Neptune. Dear students, Neptune also called the blue giant. Neptune is called the blue giant. Why it is called blue giant? Let's know. Is the farthest planets in the solar system. ये solar system का सबसे जो है दूर पे स्थित जो है ग्रह है in the solar system. It is so far from the Earth that it can hardly be seen even with powerful telescope. It spins quite rapidly on its axis, taking only 60 hours and 7 minutes for one rotation. 1 year on Neptune lasts for almost 165 Earth years. Space study shows that it has about 30 satellites. इसके 13 satellites हैं and thin rings similar to those of Uranus और thin rings हैं Uranus की तरह similar to those Uranus. Okay. Now we will study about the dwarf planets. A dwarf planet is the celestial body that orbits the sun, has enough mass to assume a nearly round shape and is not a moon. So these include Pluto, Chaos, Aries, Makemake and Haumea. These all are dwarf planets. Pluto earlier considered to be the smallest planet, was classified as a dwarf planet in the year 2006. Dear students, Pluto is slightly smaller than the Earth's moon. It takes Pluto 248 years to go around the sun. To go around the sun's 1 day on the Pluto is about 6 and 1/2 days on the Earth. Okay, students. Our Earth is a unique planet. Why our Earth is a unique planet? Dear students, the moon is the Earth has only one satellite, that is the moon, which revolves around the Earth, and Earth is known as also the unique planet because our planet is the only planet. Our planet is the only planet which has a life. The photographs of the Earth taken from the space shows that it is a colorful planet with shades of blue, white and green. The oceans and seas make the Earth look blue when seen from the space. The white color represents the clouds and green shows the vegetation. 30% of our planet is covered by land and 70% by water. The Earth is surrounded by an atmosphere of nitrogen, oxygen and water vapor. It also has a layer of ozone which absorbs some of the damaging radiations from the sun. Most importantly, the Earth has water. These conditions support life besides our planet has a soil which allows plants to grow. Though the temperatures on the Earth vary a lot, 35 degrees Celsius to 65 degrees Celsius, we have more or less constant temperatures between day and night. Our planet is about 149 lakh 590 moons kilometers away, nearly 114,591,000 kilometers away from the sun. Therefore, it is neither too hot nor too cold. Okay, students. The Earth's surface is a zeroth, meaning it is slightly flattened at the poles. At the poles, it takes 365.1/4 days to complete one revolution around the sun. It completes one rotation in 24 hours. Its axis of rotation is tilted, which is responsible for change of season. The Earth rotates from west to east on its axis. Its rotations causes day and night. Okay, students. So we have studied about all these things. Now we will study about the satellites or the moon. Satellites are smaller celestial bodies which revolves around the larger bodies, generally the planets. As planets move around the suns, the satellites moves around the planets, accompany them in their revolutions. Satellites may be human-made or natural. Human-made satellites are sent to the space to collect information on the celestial bodies. They are launched into the orbits using rockets. The moon is the natural satellites of planet. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Mars have many moons, while Mercury, Venus have no moons at all. The Earth has only one satellite, that is the moon. Okay, that's all. Thank you for listening. Have a great day to all of you. Take care of your health and go through the chapters, rest of the chapters. Okay, students, so that you can attempt the question from every corner of the chapters.